What's going on, guys? It's your friend Jack here, and in today's video I'm going to be covering 5 things I wish I knew when I started print on demand, and this is going to be covering in the past 7 months what I've learned about print on demand. So stay tuned and get ready for this one because it's going to be juicy. So the first topic I would like to talk about is the 80-20 rule, and if you haven't heard about this, it's basically that 80% of your sales will come from 20% of your products. And if you have heard about it, well, I'm going to tell you that that's honestly not even that accurate. Depending on how good you do your research, my rule or my ratio is not even that good. Probably 90% of my sales come from 10% of my designs. So you have to really focus down on, what's going to work for you to make that rule true. But you also need to set some expectations that not every design is going to sell, especially in this type of print on demand where we're using free organic traffic. Things change, things are different, and the 80-20 rule is something to keep in mind when you see your favorite designs aren't selling. And it's really going to help you get through the times where you're not making as much sales, because you know that one of those designs could be the one out of those 20 that make you the 80% of sales. So another thing I wish I knew starting print on demand is that huge quantity doesn't equal huge sales. So I actually made about 2,000 designs in my first 4 months of print on demand, which is a lot of designs. However, I was seeing some sales on Redbubble and other platforms. I was seeing some sales, not a crazy amount, but these sales were very far and few in between. And like I said, the 80-20 rule wasn't even applied to me. It was more like a 98 and 2 rule. 2 out of every 100 designs would sell, if that. So that's the thing. You can't just make quantity. You also have to make quality. And when I say quality, it's not just the quality of the design, but the quality of the niche that you're in. And that brings us to the third thing I wish I knew, which is research matters times 10. People will tell you that research matters a lot, and you don't want to get stuck in research mode and only be researching, but you should do quite a bit of research and make sure you're validating your niches before you go into them. In this business model of print on demand with free organic traffic, you want to find niches that are lower competition that you can rank in, that have a decent amount of demand, so people are actually buying those designs. And finding those niches, because they are out there. Trust me, there are so many of them. They are out there. And getting your toes into them, dipping the toes in the water, that's going to be a lot more effective than just making random designs with things that come into your mind, or putting some basic text that you don't even know what it means on a t-shirt. Actually going and finding some underserved niches, or making some, using some underserved phrases that might be popular is a way better way. And it's so important that you do your research before you dive in and make 2,000 designs, because when I was making 2,000 designs, I was making 20 a day. And when you have 20 a day, I was sticking to one niche every day, different niche every day, and those niches were random, so random. Sometimes it'd be basketball, which is way too general of a niche, I know. Sometimes it would be a certain key phrase that I found on a Redbubble trend, and those never really sold. The things that sell are the niches that I lucked out on, which were lower competition and a good amount of demand. I lucked out on them. I didn't research them too crazy, and I would get lucky sometimes, and that's where my sales would come from. Having known that now, I have found a few niches that are, I went back on using this method of kind of like using a shotgun to try to find all the niches and see which one, works. But that's not the best way to do it. The best way to do it is to actually research, so you don't have to make 2,000 designs to find 2 winning niches. The fourth thing I wish I knew is things will not happen as quickly as you would like. As sad as that is, 90% of the time, things are not going to happen as quickly as you would like. Sales are not going to happen as quickly as you would like, but you can increase this process if you stay on track, stay consistent, and put in action towards your print on demand business every single day. Try not to miss a day. If you do, get back on track as quickly as possible. But things are not going to happen in a snap overnight. Good things take time, they truly do. And print on demand, the business model, is no exception. That this is going to take time, hard work, and effort to actually make into a profitable or exceptionally profitable business. Not that there's really any cost to print on demand, but your time is money. And if you guys want to put your time into something like this, you're going to have to want to actually do it and stick with it. Otherwise, it's going to end up burning you out, and it's not going to happen as quickly as you would like. Now, the fifth thing I wish I knew, and the last thing I wish I knew for this video, I might make another video on this because there are a few more points. However, I'm going to stick with 5 in this video. And the fifth thing is organic traffic plays by different rules. And what I mean by that is you might see brands like Nike out there, they're not following any of these niche rules. What the heck is this? I don't know what's going on. Well, and it's not just for brands, but organic traffic, when you're not paying for the traffic and you're trying to basically get found on the internet without putting any ads in front of people, you have to have a niche. And that's the point of this print on demand, is you have to have keywords in your niche, in your listing, that are related to the niche, and the keywords are related to the people that you want to find organically on the internet, whether that be on Redbubble or Amazon or wherever else. You have to have good keywords because the organic traffic comes from those keywords. And if you don't have good keywords and good search engine optimization, SEO, then you're not going to be able to get found in organic searches, which is the only really way we can get found with this print-on-demand free business model, unless you're running ads to your product. So you need to be careful when you're doing your listing and you're uploading that you're actually ranking organically, or you're using keywords that are going to help you rank organically, because if you don't get your design seen, no one is ever going to buy it. You need to get your design out in front of people, and ideally the keywords you're using are not super competitive keywords, but they are in demand, and then you're going to be able to make sales, get seen, be a more selective group of people, because you can get seen. That is the biggest step. Getting your designs out in front of people with organic traffic is the hardest part, in my opinion, and you need to play by the organic traffic rules of SEO and keywords and finding good niches that aren't that competitive so your design doesn't get lost in a sea of results to actually make sales with print on demand. And that's the fifth and final thing I've learned in the last 7 months that I wish I did know starting print on demand. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been your friend Jack. Thank you guys so much for watching. With all that being said, have a great day, stay blessed, keep striving. Peace out.